Hi kind yogis, welcome to your vinyasa flow at the Squamish Spit. We're here at a peaceful estuary, and in the backdrop you have some of the Canadian coastal mountains. I hope that this class makes you feel as calm and peaceful as this estuary around me. We're going to get started today in child's pose. So extend your arms out in front of you, bring your knees mat distance apart, and send your sit bones down towards your heels. Take a moment to find your breath. So inhale to fill the belly, ribs, chest. Pause at the top. And exhale to deflate your chest, ribs, belly. Push all the air out and hold on empty. Inhale for 1, 2, 3. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Again, breathe in for 1, 2, 3. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise up to all fours, finding tabletop posture. Adjust the knees so they're under the hips, and right away, exhale, curl through your back body. Tuck your tailbone under, round the chin to the chest. Sway the belly down as you inhale, find cow posture. Lift the sit bones and your crown. And curl as you exhale. Let's find those 3 more times. Inhale for cow. Roll the shoulder blades back, lengthen through the crown. And exhale, curl through your back body. Inhale for cow. And curl, exhale, cat. Push the back of the heart to the sky, rounding the upper body. One more. Inhale, cow pose. Really stretch through the belly. And curl as you exhale. Inhale to neutral. And tuck your toes. Exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Let the head relax towards the earth. Take a couple of movements through the legs. Anything that feels organic, you might be twisting through the hips. And take as bent of a stance as you like through your knees. Okay, we're going to inhale, look forward, and on your exhale, step to the front of your mat. Flat back stretch as you breathe in. Again, knees can be bent. And then exhale, fold forward passively. Inhale to rise up, push down through the heels, reach through the fingers. Right away on your exhale, bow forward over the legs. Flat back stretch, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Root the hands down, step the right foot back, followed by your left in plank. Option to tap the knees down or keep them lifted, come all the way to the mat. Untuck your toes, inhale for your baby cobra to start, lifting the head and chest, and then exhale to lower. And tuck your toes, inhale to tabletop, and exhale, find downward dog. Full breath in, breathe it out. Bend the knees, look forward, step to the front of your mat. Flat back stretch, inhale. Fold as you exhale. Root to rise, inhale, come all the way to standing. Clasp your hands together, index fingers point up, lift up and over to your right, finding a side bend. And inhale through center. Exhale up and over to your left. Once more, either side, inhale center. Exhale to the right. Inhale center. Exhale to the left. Inhale center. On your exhale, sit back into chair posture. Deep bend in your knees. Inhale the hands to prayer. Spin the big toes to touch. Heels slightly separate. And exhale, twist to your right. Hook the elbow on the outside of the thigh. Turn your gaze over the shoulder. Length through the spine. Bum stays very low. Inhale, keep the bum low, hands to heart. Exhale, twist, second side. Hook your elbow. Gaze is over the shoulder or at the sky. Twisting the sternum plate towards the sky. Good. Inhale to center. Stand all the way up. Big breath in, look up. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Knees can bend if needed. Inhale to lengthen, flat spine stretch, active spine. Exhale to fold forward. Plank pose as you breathe in, left foot back and then your right. Chaturanga or knees to the mat. Inhale for an upward dog or cobra. Exhale for a downward dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Right heel lifts to the sky, inhale. On your exhale, right knee to right elbow, shoulders over wrists, come to the tips of your toes behind you. Inhale, heel to sky. Exhale, knee to the left, finding your twist. Inhale it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Round the upper back to create space and step the foot through. Right away, we're gonna inhale, rise up. One breath per movement, hands to the sky. A warrior two, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. Plank pose as you breathe in. Take your time, slow chaturanga, breathe out. Use the knees if needed. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Downward dog, exhale. Full breath in, full breath out. And second side, inhale, left heel to sky. Exhale, come forward, knee to elbow. Inhale, heel to sky. Exhale, take it across, knee to right elbow, shoulders over wrists. Inhale it up. Knee to nose, exhale, and step the foot through. One breath per movement. You're gonna inhale, rise up. Warrior two as you exhale. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, keep the bend in your front knee. And cartwheel your hands to the mat, exhale. And plank pose, breathe in. Slow chaturanga, breathe out. Upward dog as you inhale. Downward dog as you exhale. Bend the knees, look forward. Option to hop or step to the front of the mat. Your choice. Flat back stretch, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Inhale to rise up, reach up. Chair pose as you exhale. Breathing in here. Send the arms back alongside the body, breathe out. Inhale them forward. Sit low or exhale them back. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. 2 more, breathe in. And out. 1 more time, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Flat back stretch, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Hop or step back to plank and lower chaturanga. Inhale for an upward dog or cobra. Downward dog as you exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. And let's inhale the right heel high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, heel to sky. Exhale it across. Inhale it up. Knee to nose. And step through. 1 breath per movement. You're going to inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Straighten your front knee, exhale. Glide your upper body forward, inhale. Triangle pose, exhale. Land here for a couple of breaths. See if you can focus on not only finding length through the back of your left leg, but also stacking your left ribcage on top of the right, and then stretching in opposite directions through the wingspan. Lift the torso away from the floor, resisting gravity as you reach the crown of your head in front of you. Left hand to the hip. Deep bend in your front knee. Stretch your right arm forward. Inhale. Look where you want to land, and on your exhale, coming into half moon. Right away, flex the left toes up behind you to keep that leg active. You can bring the right fingertips to the earth or to a block, or maybe you want to have them hovering, really practicing your balance this morning. And if you wobble, remember that's all part of the fun. Left fingertips can maybe extend to the sky, finding full Ardha Chandrasana. And being mindful not just of getting as low as you can with your hand, but can you remember your back leg so it's not a dead weight behind you. Balancing in stillness. And look down, bring the hands to the earth, level your hips, breathe in and lengthen. Kick the heel to the sky, exhale, sending that leg as high as you can. Inhale. Exhale, kick it a little higher. One more, inhale. On your exhale, send the left toes to the back of the mat. Plank pose, breathe in. And a slow chaturanga, breathe out. Inhale for an upward dog or cobra. Downward dog as you exhale. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Left heel to the sky, inhale. Knee to left elbow, exhale. Inhale it up. Knee across the body, exhale. Inhale it up. Knee to nose, exhale. And step the foot through. One breath per movement. Inhale to rise up, reach up. On your exhale, warrior two. And reverse your warrior. Keep the bend in your knee. And then straighten the knee as you exhale. Inhale to glide your upper body forward. Keep the torso lifted as you lower the hand. Right fingertips are now reaching up overhead. Micro bend in your left knee so you're not locking the joint into place. A couple more deep breaths here. Right hand to the hip. Deep bend in your knee. Reach your left arm forward, inhale. And as you exhale, lunge forward, coming again into your half moon posture. Flex your right toes up. Left hand can come to the earth or a block or hover. And then maybe send the right fingertips skyward. Breathing in and out of your nose. And then acknowledging and recognizing the wobbliness as part of the practice of balancing. Remembering we're never fully balanced, we're always in the practice of balancing. Holding for a couple more moments here. Good, hands to the earth, level the hips, breathe in and lengthen. And then exhale, kick, folding over your front leg. Lengthen, breathe in. Kick as you fold. One more time, lengthen and fold. Send the right toes to the back of the mat. Breathe in for plank. And again, slow chaturanga. Use the knees if you need to. Inhale for an upward dog or cobra. Downward dog as you exhale. Bend the knees, look forward. Hop or step to the front of your mat. Flat back stretch, breathe in. And a fold, breathe out. Inhale to rise up and reach up, look to the sky. Hands to your heart as you exhale. Good, we're gonna find crow pose, so inhale, reach up. Exhale to fold forward. Flat back stretch, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Plant your hands down. You're gonna step your feet hip distance apart. You're gonna create a shelf with your hands by bending the elbows and then start to lift up onto your tippy toes and tuck the knees in towards the armpits or triceps. Looking forward always, lean the weight in front of you, testing it out. And then maybe as you test it out, you start to kind of lift one set of toes off of the earth, hugging the heel towards the bum. And then maybe the second floats up off of the earth, squeezing the inner core, the low belly. Good, and there's always the option to bring the knees to the outer elbows as well for a modified crow, hugging the toes together. Holding your balancing posture for 3, 2, release on 1. Lift the bum up, You can take hold of your toes, bend the knees if needed. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhale to fold. One more time, lengthen and fold. And plant the palms down, step back to plank posture. We're actually going to do a few rounds of upper body strength. So you're going to lower an inch, elbows point back, and then inhale, push up. Either lower an inch or lower halfway, and push back up. Again, lower an inch, and lift back up. Lower halfway. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Right heel to the sky, inhale. On your exhale, knee to left elbow. Extend the leg out. Bring the blades of both feet to the mat or the floor. And then inhale, open up, fallen triangle posture. Looking towards the sky or that palm, really lifting the pelvis and hips to the sky. Full body frontal stretch. Strength through that right arm. Listen carefully to come out of this pose with grace. Look down, place the hand under the shoulder. Pivot onto your left toes, engage the core. Right heel to sky, inhale. Step the foot between the hands as you exhale. Inhale to rise up, reach up. On your exhale, you're gonna bend your knees. See if you can find eagle. Send the left leg on top of the right, left arm underneath the right. Either bringing prayer palms together, or maybe you're holding opposite elbow or opposite shoulders. Good, sit a little lower. You're gonna start to lean this weight forward. So lift the left leg up, and as you exhale, tilt the torso forward, kick the leg back, finding warrior three, bringing the arms alongside the body or in front of you for added challenge. Couple of breaths here. And then send the left foot to the back of the mat for warrior one. Deep bend in your front knee, inhale. As you exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse. On your exhale, bring the right forearm to the thigh, left fingertips up and overhead towards either where your ceiling meets the wall or towards the top corner of your mat. Option two, make this a bit more challenging, bringing the right hand to a block or the floor. And if it's a part of your practice, maybe you want to engage in a bind here, taking the back of your left hand to your low back, right hand under, joining palms behind you. Remember, it's not about necessarily achieving this bind. It's really about finding the sensation in the posture that feels good for you. So if you're extra flexible, this bind might actually help to really encourage a deeper twist. Good, if you're in your bind, releasing, we're gonna come to rise up and face the long edge of the mat. Lengthen as you breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Lengthen, inhale. And fold, exhale. And taking hold of the ankles and just encouraging a bit of a deeper stretch by pulling with the grip of your hands. Close the eyes or just focus your gaze on one spot. Shoulder blades are down and away from the ears. Good, and then from here, you're gonna plant your hands down. Take a deep bend in your right knee and start to float the left toes off of the floor, finding Skandasana. Nice stretch here through the inner hips and groin. You might find prayer palms, or maybe you're on the right toes with your fingertips supporting you for balance. Maybe you're looking over the left shoulder or opening the wingspan, creating a twist. Good, and then bring the hands down and we'll find the second side. So lunging all the way over to the left side, right toes lift up. Prayer palms, or maybe opening the wingspan. Hands to the mat. We're gonna pivot all the way to the front edge. You're gonna find plank as you breathe in. And a slow chaturanga, breathe out. Inhale for an upward dog or cobra. Downward dog as you exhale. And same thing on the second side. You're going to lift the left heel high, breathe in. On your exhale, left knee to right elbow. Kick the foot out, roll to the blade and arch of your feet, and then inhale, lift the heart up, finding fallen triangle posture. So pelvis is nice and open, the belly is getting a stretch. Push the earth away from you through your left shoulder. To come out of the posture, look down. Pivot onto the ball of the right foot as you press the right hand down. You're going to bring the left knee to the nose and inhale, heel to sky. Exhale to step the foot through. Rise up, inhale. And on your exhale, you're right away going to bend your back knee. Finding eagle, see if you can step this right thigh over the left. Hook the toes, right arm underneath the left, finding full Garudasana pose. Press the palms together. Sit a little lower. Good, and then inhale the knee to chest. On your exhale, unravel, kick back. Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3 posture. Option to stay with the arms alongside the body. If you want more challenge, send the fingertips forward, adding load to the upper body so you're working harder against gravity. Deep bend in your left knee, plant the foot down behind you, Warrior 1. Full breath in. Warrior 2, as you exhale, lengthen the stride if you like. Flip the palm, inhale to reverse. On your exhale, finding forearm to thigh, right fingertips overhead, extended side angle. Option here is to stay as you are, or you can bring that left hand down to the mat. Maybe even finding a bind by bringing the back of your right hand to your low back, and then hooking the left arm under, joining palms together. If you're in a bind, your focus here is less, again, on getting the hands to attach and more on opening the heart to the sky, creating that twist. If you're in the bind, you're going to release. We're all going to actually pivot to the right. So you're at the long edge of your mat. I'm going to turn to face you. You're going to heel toe your feet in a little closer together. We'll do a little bit of low body strength. So heel toe the feet just slightly wider than hip distance apart, and then turn the toes slightly out, deep bend in your knees. Good, sitting nice and low here. Seeing if you can pivot all the way around, finding this twisting lunge. So I'm now facing the back of my mat, working on some mobility in my ankles, some balance and strength. Sit low, maybe even tap your left knee down and come back through center. Awesome, and then find the second side. So pivoting all the way around, maybe tap that back knee down and coming back through center. Similar to Goddess, which looks like this, we're just kind of having a fun arrangement of it. So you're gonna twist all the way around, sit low, all the way back. Feel free to clasp your hands. Good, and then lunge deep when you get into center. And then twist, second side. Tap down, back through center. Twist, tap down, back through center. Twist, back through center. One more, twist, and back through center. Good, straighten the legs, and then step to the front of your mat. Inhale to circle the arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, bow forward over your legs. Flat back stretch as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. And step your right toes way back. Spin the heel down. Lengthen as you breathe in. And on your exhale, fold over your front leg, pyramid posture. Lengthen and inhale. Fold, exhale. Again, breathe in and lengthen. And fold. And pivot onto the ball of your back foot, bend your front knee, and then tap the leg down, finding our first low lunge. Nice deep stretch through the hips. You can inhale the arms up overhead. And on your exhale, we're going to twist. Hook the elbow and the outer thigh. Get a nice opening through the spine. Good, and coming back to center, we're starting to find some deep stretching now. So you're going to take this left foot, heel toe it to the outer edge of the mat, onto the earth or your floor. And then the right hand can either stay on the mat or even to the outer edge of the mat. And we're just going to gently encourage this hip open. And if you have sensitive knees, again, you can always kind of put a blanket underneath your back knee or fold the mat over a couple of times. Option 1, stay here. If you want to go a little farther, you might take the fingertips out in front of you. And just start to bring the forehead down towards the earth. And you might even take those fingertips out to the right side, finding a gentle side twist as you take a nice deep stretch through the hips, the hip flexor. Good. Step the hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes behind you. Lift the hip and then find downward dog. Inhale to come forward, plank posture. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for an upward dog. Exhale for a downward dog. Bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the front. Flat back stretch as you breathe in. Fold as you breathe out. Good, this time step your left foot way back or even just halfway and spin the foot down on a 45-degree angle. Right leg lengthens. You can have a micro bend in the knee if you need, and of course support your hands under blocks or books if you like. Lengthen and breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. One more time. Lengthen. And fold. Good. Start to pivot onto the ball of your left foot. Release the knee down onto a blanket or the mat. And then step your right foot out, finding dragon or lizard. You can encourage this knee open if you like. And then again, option 1 is to stay here. Option 2, you might step these fingertips out in front of you, drawing the forehead towards the mat. If you want a deeper stretch, you might come all the way out to the left. Few full breaths here. Completing the inhale and fully completing the exhale before you start a new cycle of breath. Good. Pressing into the hands, rising back up to your lizard. You're going to lift the back knee behind you and then find downward dog. Breathing it in and breathe it out. Good. Tap the knees down and swivel them to one side, and we'll just come to find a seated posture. So you're going to bring your left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you, lengthen up tall, inhale, and as you exhale, gently twist. Okay, coming back to center, find the second side, left hand or right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, and twist. Good, come back to center. And just take a few rounds of seated cat-cow. And then come back to a neutral spine. We'll end with a breathing exercise. We're gonna do Kapalabhati breathing. And so it's like if you imagine that you're blowing out a birthday candle and you don't worry about the inhales. You kind of just let the breath flow in and out, and it's kind of forceful. So if you place one hand on your belly, you'll notice the snapping of the abdominal wall in and out. And this is a really great breath for detoxing. So again, don't worry too much about the inhales. They kind of happen naturally. And I always say it takes a few times to feel comfortable doing it. Remember, no one can see you. You're in your own space. You're safe. Yeah, so just try it a few times. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale and then fully exhale. Inhale to fill the lungs up completely. Then breathe out halfway and begin. Okay, so my facial muscles are completely relaxed. My jaw is relaxed. And it's not coming in out of my nose, it's my mouth. Let's try this one more time. We're gonna breathe in. Breathe out halfway. And begin. Fill your lungs completely. And exhale. One more time, breathe in. And out. And we'll bring our hands to prayer to close our practice. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to get grounded and centered. I hope that you can take this energy and this sense of calm and peace with you throughout the rest of your day and share it with others. From my heart to yours, namaste.